Welcome aboard! If you're watching this video, then let me be the first to say, congratulations! You've recently managed to wait this long for Super Mario RPG Remake and decided to buy a copy.
Can I add Gino to my party now?
Heavens no! You still have a lot to learn before you can do that. As you can see by this graph... You're about to hop into one of the most anticipated remakes since its announcement. But it didn't get that way overnight. No, the story of Mario RPG is the story of one Wahoo man's hard work, perseverance, determination, jumping ability, and mustache. But mostly, his mustache. From humble beginnings. You may think that Mario RPG has always been a financial success that won over the heart of its players through the use of beloved characters, innovative gameplay, and humor. And you're right. After the Geno War, fans of the game who anticipated the character to appear in Smash Bros. Time and again, in hopes that Mario RPG would gain the recognition it deserved, only to have their dream thwarted, stayed secluded in a deep depression that seemed endless. But then their luck changed once the people who worked on a Dragon Quest game got their hands on the project, and with a few minor adjustments, Super Mario RPG Remake was born. It sounds like a lot of... Sounds like a lot of hoopla to make over a simple little remake, right? Wrong! Mario RPG today. To keep up with how visually charming many games are and how demanding many gamers can be today, no expense, effort, or time were spared to deliver a fully functional finished product. As we can see, we're working with beautiful graphics on par to today's standards, a decent story narrative with a colorful cast of characters and charming dialogue, a dedicated help tab that explains in detail many aspects of the game that can help newcomers familiarize themselves with every mechanic in the game, important, turn-based combat with innovative mechanics for its time, and a few newer additions to make battles more dynamic, reworked areas and visuals that keep the game as faithful to the original source as possible to tie it all together. All this modernization can seem a little overwhelming, doesn't it? Well, luckily for you, Nintendo's fear for their customers' bad reviews and risking poor sales keeps the balance of technology and further innovation in check. But, if a fun story and gameplay is the heart of this remake, then the characters are the liver and gallbladder. Let's see if they have what it takes. Poised, confident, and a smile that says, "Hello world, I'm gonna do a triple move today." You've got the makings of a great remake, Mario RPG. But for every good remake, there's always one who is not so good. Let's see here. Unpolished. Lazy. A glazed look in the eye. Pay close attention to the "I really wish I wasn't a soulless cash grab right now" button. There's a name for remakes like these, but for now, we'll just call it Pokemon. Training.
Does this mean that I can play Mario RPG right now?
No, you can't play Super Mario RPG without understanding the phrase poop. Once you understand poop, you'll understand what it takes to play the game. But what does poop mean, you may ask? It's actually a carefully structured code. Watch closely. People, order, hour.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Now that you understand poop, I bet you think you're ready to play the game. Not so fast there, cowboy. We still haven't talked about personal hygiene. Like any working employee, a game has to always look its best and follow a strict set of quality assurance guidelines. A good remake always polishes its models and textures thoroughly. Be sure to get under those polygons. And don't forget about those loose bits of code. And make sure those text and menus are squeaky clean. Alright, let's see that remake. Now that's thorough. Now let's see how Pokemon prepares for its remake. Remember, no remake wants to be a Pokemon. Now that the game is polished and readily available for public consumption, we have to tackle a very important point. It's good to be prepared for what you know is coming, but something most people tend to forget about is to always prepare for the unexpected. It's paramount to discuss what to do in the case of an emergency situation. Like a first kiss, experimenting something for the first time is considered to be a treasure. And as with every treasure, there's always someone ready to steal it. That's right, I'm talking about spoilers. It's no secret that many people are going to experience this game for the first time in their lives, curious to see how well the game held up through the years and to see if the remake will deliver on the expectations set upon by veterans that have played and love its previous iteration. Naturally, lots of people can and will comment about the game online, and if you are a person who wants to step into the journey without any context, then it's up to you to be watchful of the dreaded spoilers. Now that we've covered all the basics of your training, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Playing Super Mario RPG. Now you, the humble consumer of the industry, the all too necessary human resource that keeps this business afloat, will be able to play the game with your very own hands. The sumptuous, lip-moistening, spine-tingling pleasure that is Mario RPG. Are you ready? Are you sure? Okay, then strap on and get ready to...